All right, let's see how well she starts today. Shouldn't be too bad. That's pretty good. All right, so we are headed to go get the trailer hooked up for tomorrow, and I got to get 2 vehicles off of my trailer. So hopefully these GoPro batteries charge enough. Also went and swapped out this bezel, so I got to get all this stuff clean and whatnot. And yeah, so like the radio actually stays put, so that's kind of nice. Little bit of riggage there, but it worked out, so you can see like the cable ties and whatnot. So it all worked out. I need to get this off. Threw the other one in the box, but yeah, so also went and got a dash camera, so I need to go get a card for that and run the cable. So besides that, we'll be doing all that today. So let's get to doing this. Got that on the first try. I wish I was filming, but so basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this one off and move it, and then I'm gonna put this one up against the wall, and then this one can sit in front of the dually. So that I think is gonna be the game plan. And then I'm gonna have to reverse snatch block this thing to get it off. So we'll see how it comes out. A little crusty under here on this side, but there's also no bump stop. One of these sides was missing a bump stop, so. This thing forward, put these straps on. It's 2. Shouldn't even need to use the ramps on this one, to be honest. Alright, so I don't even think I'm gonna have to start this thing. Should just go right down the hill. Oh yeah. There we go. We're in first, we chalk the wheel. Oh, let's get this thing chalked. So, right there. Shouldn't be all that bad. How's that departure angle? Oh, look at that. Not even gonna have to do anything about it. Look at that. There she is. Let's get a cold start on this thing. That one's off. Now I gotta back into the spot to get this thing off. Also grab my strap. You guys see how low that trailer is. Looks like we got a light going out. Not ideal. Get the strap wrapped up. Alright, now we're gonna try to see if this thing backs up. I don't know why I do the e-brake, it doesn't work. I'm gonna reverse snatch block, and shouldn't be super bad to do, but we'll see how this goes. All right, here's right about where we're at. I got this guy here. We're gonna get this thing tight. There it goes. Get her pretty tight. And we should be able to get this thing off relatively easily, get it into this spot. So put that up and over there. Gotta take one more strap off. And we should be good. We should be pretty golden. So let me get this guy off as well, because we won't need this for a good minute. So J-hook bridle, nice to have. I think the goal here is just going to be pretty much just winch it until she stops, readjust the winch to the front, and then by that point it should just roll. So should go pretty easily. I got to get the e-brake off and put these ramps out. So throw these things out. You guys can see just how wide a dually is on an 88-inch trailer. So all right, we'll get up in here. Throw that e-brake off, and then I guess we'll just hit the button. I'm gonna get out and watch this. We'll throw some wheel chocks on it as we're going, because I want to watch that winch. So here's a wheel chock. Here's another reason why I like these mega cab flares, because I was able to reach this. Look how high I am on this thing, because being that it's two-wheel drive, I was able to lower the rear. Look at how low the rear is now. It's freaking awesome. So I'm gonna get this thing, start pulling, and I don't know, I'm gonna chalk it downhill just in case the winch snaps or something. So let's just watch this thing and pretty much go from there. I don't like that, but we'll see how it does. Over the drive over, so you guys can see there's like a lot, and sorry about the background noise, we got a semi idling next to me, but trying to watch this side as well. Looks like it's gonna want to come off, so I'm gonna get up there and turn the wheel just so that we're facing, kind of turn it to the left. Yeah, we'll see how I figure it out, but let's get this thing off. Well, here's the new winch setup, by the way, and looks like this thing is dead already. So this jump pack has been great for jump starting things, but it's not the greatest for holding the power that I need it to. So I'm gonna get back there, charge this, and then we're gonna put the cables back on the truck. Yeah, it's so much faster. Set you guys down here somewhere, we'll watch it come off. And let it go. We got a little bit. I'm gonna try to get in it. Once it starts wanting to go, I'm gonna hit the e-brake. All right, we're gonna hit the e-brake right about there. And then I'm gonna pull this off and see how much it wants to roll on its own. There we go. We'll see how much it wants to roll on its own. Oh man, let's see. Absolutely none. Oh, I think it likes the momentum. Well, whatever. We'll reposition, so I'm gonna put this somewhere up on the front of the truck. So let me do that real quick and we'll get right to you. All right, here's where we're at. I'm gonna keep going with it a little bit. So we're at our limit here, so I'm gonna move again to like somewhere up here, and then we'll be able to get this thing down. So yeah, this is working like flawlessly, so I'm happy with it. Oh my goodness, we're like right there. So it ain't the nicest setup in the world, but you know, it's not that bad either. I should have hit the exhaust brake so this thing could have stayed warm. But you guys can see that's basically how I do it. Which is not really an issue with it. It's just, I don't know, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but you know, it's not that bad. So I need this thing to move a little bit further back. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna back the trailer into the front frame supports and just push it back to where I basically need it to be. You can see like the spot here. We're not like centered up on the spot, and everybody is like pushed down a little bit. Like this guy here, this is the guy that was complaining that I was too far over into his spot, and it's like he's too far over into mine. So it's like, what do you guys want? So I don't know. Fun fact, did you know that you can put a light bulb in your mouth but you can't take it back out without shattering it? The more you know. So let's get this thing backed up a little bit, and we'll go from there. So crash into her a little bit, should be perfect height. Shouldn't be a big deal. I'm only gonna move it back a little bit. So take the e-brake off, see if it wants to stay. Looks like it will. So try to put it like right around here, and we'll see how that goes. So this will be fun. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. The screen shut off. I filmed it. I don't know what you guys got to see, but by the time I got back there, it was already shut off. So nice and slow. That should be good right there, right? All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, felt some resistance, so hopefully up against the stub. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that, perfect. Did I put my stub in the right place? I did. We have like an inch of clearance, so that's perfect. Push the e-brake, shut her down. I'll have to give them paperwork on Monday, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys have anywhere cheaper that I can park these vehicles at. I'm paying like 350 bucks a month to store this stuff, and I have more stuff coming. So it's like, and I got the CRV sitting down there. By the way, I'm posting that up. This is a weekend special only. I'm gonna post on my Instagram. That's CRV, 2,500 bucks this weekend only. Someone come and get it. So I'm gonna get these straps wrapped up, and we should be good here. But let's see the damage from backing up into it. I think I did a pretty good job actually. So, okay, we were hitting that. So it's like, you can see it's right lined up with the license plate. So we're good because it didn't hit the license plate, it hit that part. So good to go. Somebody had a hell of a field day on here once, so. Now we'll get this thing started. I'm gonna grab some pictures of it. This thing needs to go. I'm just, I don't know, tired of looking at it. There we go, look at that. So yeah, get this thing backed up. You like how low that is? I could have just, that's what I did last time. I don't even think I used the ramps, but you can see like the license plate drags on the ground. Oh, I love the trailer, but I need to get something for freight here soon. There is so much freight in this area. All right, so we're pretty much closing it out here. You guys can see it's getting pretty dark. I'll try to use the zoom in camera a little bit more because better quality. All right, so a lot of you guys have been asking, sorry if it's a little bit darker, GoPro doesn't really like it, but. All right, yeah, I tried the GoPro, it didn't really like the weather out here. It is pretty dark. So I'm gonna go over basically all of like GVWR and GCWR and all of this other stuff because a lot of guys have been asking, and I feel like it's a good time to go over it because I know I've gone over it before, but I want to go over it again for the new guys in here. So everybody's been asking me CDL requirements, GCWR, GVWR, truck, trailer, combination, all this stuff. So I'm going to simple this down. First of all, Class A CDL is a combination vehicle, 26,000 over 26,000 pounds inclusive to a trailer that's over 10,000 pounds. Everybody knows that. Class B power unit is over 26,000 pounds. The towed vehicle cannot be more than 10,000 pounds. So there's your Class A, Class B, you know, whatever. So sorry if I keep going back and forth on the camera, but basically in my case, you have a truck, 9,000 pound GVWR, 17,000 pound GVWR. That's your combination weight rating, not actual weight. Now, what you do, you have to weigh each individual combination, okay? Now, in my case, my truck is way too heavy for this. That's just how it is. GVWR is 9,000 pounds. It is always over that. It's usually around 11.5. If you're non-CDL, depending on the DOT officer, some are gonna give you an issue, some will not. Most will not. But what they've been doing is GCWR, what they're doing is they're taking the actual weight of one and the weight rating of another. So say I weigh 25,000 pounds, but because the truck weighs 11.5, even though it's, you know, it's only registered for 9,000, it weighs 11.5. So what they'll do is they'll take, okay, this weighs 11.5, and then they'll combine it with your GC or your GVWR of the trailer. So now you have a 17K rated trailer, but an actual weight of 11.5 on the truck, and they're combining those. So that's been getting some people in trouble out west and in some other states. So the only way around that is to get your CDL and not worry about it. But in my case, you know, low GVWR truck, high GVWR trailer. They're doing this whether you have a trailer that's at 12K or and a truck that's at 14K or vice versa, whatever. A lot of guys are running a 14K truck with a 12K trailer and always going overweight on that trailer. So that is an issue there. Now, a lot of guys are asking, how do you get over the manufacturer's GCWR? Well, simple terms, the manufacturer's GCWR has nothing to do with anything. It's not something that you can look up. It's not, I mean, you can look it up, but you can't. Most trucks don't have them on the door sticker, so that's where people get away with it. I've seen third gens registered over 30,000 pounds. In my case, this one's registered at 26. Never had an issue with it, probably never will have an issue with it because it's not something that they care about. As long as you are stickered for the weight that you are pulling, you are fine. Pending, you are under each individual axle rating. My truck has 5,200 front, 6,000 rear. Now it's a lot higher because of the dualies, and then 17K in the back. So as long as you're under all three of those numbers, each individual vehicle is under their GVWR, you're good. They do not care. DOT officers, they don't care. So as long as you're stickered for it, that's basically my explanation on that. Now, say I decide I go get my CDL, okay? I have my 11.5 truck up there, and I have my 21K trailer here. That's 32.5. Each individual axle is underweight. You have your CDL. Everything's good. Now, say they decide they want to pull that trick on you. The difference is you might get an overweight ticket, but you're not going to get a CDL violation or, you know, jail time for running a commercial vehicle without a CDL. You'll also be stickered for it, but that comes into play if you're over the truck's GVWR or over the trailer's GVWR. Even if your actual weight's under, they're still trying to get people for it. So I've never had that issue happen, but it is something that will and can happen at some point. So there's your GVWRs, your GCWRs, all that. manufacturer weight ratings from the factory. The GCWR is an actual, just a suggestion, and not something that a DOT officer is ever going to say something about unless it says it on your door sticker, and none of these trucks come with it. So like I said, I've been towing 2 years with a 9,000 pound Ram 2500, never had an issue. So let me know down in the comments if you've ever had an issue with it, but again, you're not gonna have an issue with it. I know I've seen third gens plated in the 30,000s. V-Belt, I don't know, he's got his, damn, up to like 45,000 pounds for a 2008 Ram 5500. So that's just absolutely insane. And he's doing it with a G56. I find that absolutely crazy, but his has a lot lower mileage than mine. So, but that's basically it. If you guys are curious how I'm doing this without a CDL, you guys can see this is a 9,000 pound GVWR 2500 with a 17K GVWR trailer. So that's basically how I'm running it. Absolutely love the setup. Super excited to go CDL and run my white truck, which is gonna have it has a GVWR of 11.5, and then my trailer will have a 21K, so that'll make it 32.5. And then if I get a freight trailer down the road, which will put it at like 25.9, so 25.9 plus 11.5, you know, registered at 37,000. PA, from what I've heard, can be a pain, so I'm gonna try to figure that out and see if that's even possible to do. But even if I can only register it at 32.5, I'm absolutely happy with that. And this truck, I've registered at 26 and never had a problem with it. So other than that, that's gonna conclude this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, not much going on. Little thing here. We are working to get the paperwork done to get me back and rolling. I am not going over the road anymore at all. The worst case scenario, I'll be gone, you know, if I leave a day, I'll be back the next day. That's the worst I'm gonna do. I will not run OTR anymore. I will finally be home every single day, doing a combination of power only and car hauling, and if I can get a freight trailer, we'll be adding that into the mix as well, because PA has a ton of freight in this area, so I'm gonna try to run that. But I'm taking the big trailer home tonight. Gonna try to get the CRV gone hopefully this weekend, and we'll go from there. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Safe travels. Have a good one. Peace.